The days where everyone was going crazy over me for being the first scholarship student after 100 years, those days were past. They all found me interesting, fascinating, because I was the only one who made it into the school via lottery. But my grades weren't particularly good, and I wasn't the best when it came to sports, so after half a year, I was on the bottom as the talentless. At least you're unique. Everyone's so lucky having talents like
talentless.
That. Yeah, but I can't pull another pervy trick out for today, man. No, not that. I'm just jealous is all. Otake was a senior with a talent. That eroticidence he used in that duel. Check translator's note. It's written here that Otake is a rookie, but it's said in 2 other places that he is a senior. Leave this note. Okay.
Okay.
It's not written here that Otake is a rookie. It says he's a senior.
Well, maybe here it's supposed to be rookie, the original translation, but then in the previous lines they said he was a senior. So maybe they just put senior to have consistency.
Fair enough. So why did they say to leave the note in then? That was an interesting tidbit. It was restricted to once a day, but if he snapped his fingers, a pervy mishap would occur. It had the disadvantage of doing absolutely nothing if there weren't any girls around, but it was quite the special, rare talent. So he literally, all he can do is perv on women. That's it.
That's his
He
talent.
could like make their boobs pop out or make their skirts lift up or something. Well, I don't think it's anything to get that beat up over. It's more, in his case, something to beat off over. I mean, I can't do a thing if there aren't any girls nearby. I'm still pretty jealous though.
I think you'll understand if you think back to when you first discovered your talent, but they're greatly affected by your strong wishes and traumas at the time.
I'm being traumatized by his eroticidence. Just how pervy are you, Otake?
Now, actually, my talent was born from a strong desire to...
A strong desire to, as in...
To. When I was a little girl, I loved frozen tangerines. Okay.
Okay, that's what you like.
I loved them so much my nails would turn yellow.
When she's opening them, I guess.
But as you can imagine, you need to put tangerines in the freezer to freeze them. It takes time.
Yeah, so she can make things cold. Professor Fair's face was dead serious.
So she can ice things. So because I wished that I could eat frozen tangerines so strongly, I realized that I had the talent to freeze things.
Gotta have gold. Maybe I should eat a ton of frozen tangerines myself. Wait, just how much does she love the things anyway? We're talking about 1 in 10,000 people getting talents here.
Since that's what talents are like, people often find theirs in their turbulent adolescence. For example, one of your upperclassmen... Okay.
Okay. After school. Yeah, bitch.
Hey, Ko!
Right as class ended, Harukato slipped into the classroom. She's a sophomore, isn't she?
Maybe.
Hey Haru! Hey Haru, what's up here? Here to pick up Kataro again? Kato Haru, an old neighborhood friend of mine, about a year younger. Yeah, so yeah, she's a sophomore then? Or is it a freshman? I don't understand the
A year younger,
American
so
thing.
maybe a sophomore.
Well, he's in the middle year now, isn't he? So she'd be...
Freshman then.
Right, I don't understand those
Freshman,
things.
sophomore...
Why don't you just call it year 1, 2 and 3? Well, she wasn't exactly an old neighbourhood friend for too long. She transferred to a different school in 4th grade and we grew distant. This year, she joined Mikage Academy, making it the first I'd seen her in 6 years.
In the Philippines, they pronounce it sophomore. Sophomore. But I think that's just the Filipino accent.
No, it is actually supposed to be pronounced sophomore, but it's said so quickly it sounds like sophomore.
Sophomore.
It is actually 3 syllables though. I got into the school on a 1 in 100 million chance through the lottery, and she got in on the 1 in 10,000 chance of discovering a talent. That meant us meeting again like this was a 1 in a trillion chance. It really felt like a miracle. With that miracle under our belt, We were close friends, able to talk to each other about anything. I didn't trust any girl as much as I did her, though she was a bit weak when it came to thinking and preferred to act on intuition.
Pretty much. Azami told me to bring you and Ku to her classroom and make sure you don't weasel away.
Clamp. Otake wasted no time in trying to escape, but Haru grabbed his arm with stunning accuracy. What about Uru?
Uru! Yeah, you're not getting away.
Get away from my dick.
I don't really feel like looking after you, Otake, but since I was here to pick up Ku anyway, I'll deal with you while I'm at it.
Bye. She grinned widely, her cute snaggletooth shining. Hey! I'm your upperclassman! We don't really have a choice. Let's get going.
Yeah, I think everyone be waiting.
Everyone. Hey, Kotaro, Haru, hold on a second!
Hey, Kotaro, you look pretty good in that duel, falling in your head like that.
When we got to the room, Azami was in. She patted us both on, when we got to the room, Azami was in. She patted us both on the head. It looked like all the other third years had gone home. Did you just call us to tease us? And went out of your way to have Haru drag us over?
With how much you two run away, of course I did. I've got to get a leash for you guys.
Kinky. I think he'd like that. Azami tapped her neck. What are we, dogs? Even dogs should not have silly advice. I told you! I freaking told you! Seriously, I'm going to be treated like a dog. I want a master girlier and bustier than Haru.
Okay. Oh, you say something, Mr. Otake?
Haru was stomping on Otake's foot as hard as she could. Which is totally what Kotaro was saying a while ago. Hey, don't push that on me!
Oh, yeah, I guess Ko really does like bigger girls, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
Big...
Quit it! Stay away from me with those scary eyes and quit squeezing my arm! But
hey, even I've got pride as a girl, you know.
Yeah.
Sure.
With her rainbow dash hair. She pulled on my arm and leaned over to me, her face getting closer. Then, she glared at me with red cheeks and heated eyes.
Maybe I should treat you like a dog? What?
You don't have to force yourself if you're embarrassed, Haru. Feeling embarrassed for some reason, I acted tough. I mean, we're just childhood friends, so I'm guessing if they do a larger version of it, she'll be one of the romanceable options then, huh?
It's not like I'm embarrassed or anything.
You think she's supposed to have a, what's it called? Kero-chan accent.
Why do you say that?
Anything? Slang.
Oh, anything.
What is it? The
Osakan accent.
Yeah. Oh, bellies.
Bellies.
Keywords.
And besides, I pretty much do treat you like a dog already.
Wait, what does that even mean?
Well, come on, I'm always cooking for you when there are no meals in the dining hall. Could you even live without me taking care of you, Ku?
I'm sorry. Please forgive this puppy. This is getting weirder and weirder.
You can call me Master, you know.
Anisama. I know it's not Master, but whatever. I can't say anything back. Ever since I was little, I lived being taken care of by this childhood friend of mine. That continued after I met her again in this school.
Hey, Ko, don't you have anything to say?
Yeah. Thank you very, very much for everything all the time.
I don't really feel a scrap of sincerity from that, but it's all good.
Face.
Ahem.
I came back to my senses when Azami cleared her throat. Azami had been looking at us with a grin, and Otake had been staring vacantly at us with dead fish eyes. So, pretty much business as usual then. Off in their own world, this lovey-dovey couple. Drop dead! Both of you! Bleeding from the eyes again. No, this is...
Kotaro?
Azami bopped me on the shoulder. Azami, you can tell what I want to say, right? Why is the text so big?
Need a condom?
No! Why is this conversation gotta make us seem like a couple? Besides, I'm all about Yuki.
Just look beside you.
There's Haru, hiding her completely red face behind both hands. Haru? With a shudder of her shoulder, she peeked at me through the openings in her fingers.
What?
Hey, could you not react like that? This is brilliant. Haru, aren't you the one who's always saying you're totally not interested in relationships?
Well, yeah, but... Alright, let's cut out your flirting there.
Azami clapped her hands.
Alright, Kotaro, let's get down to business. I want you to attend the Talent Culture Festival Committee meeting that's in 10 minutes.
Yeah, they really could do with learning a little bit more about commas. So many people struggle with commas. You see, I'm British. We love our commas. We use them every other fucking word. Nowhere else, everybody else in the universe
to
talk
attend.
like William Shatner. The Shatner comma. Have you seen that one?
No.
The Shatner comma. I'll show you later. Huh? When Azami's face suddenly took on a serious look, I could feel the atmosphere instantly gain tension.
Haru, you'll be supporting Sakurai as his childhood friend. And Otake, you'll be cleaning the old building.
Oh? I poorly translated bit there, I guess.
I'm counting on you three.
Oh, but I bet that hadn't. But they probably just missed.
Forgot it.
Wait, I don't get this at all. What's this all about?
See, I have something planned that I can't push back. And you're the only people I can turn to.
What, the entire school?
I guess.
Well, this is really short notice. Do you really have plans or something?
Oh, you don't believe me?
Well, you're always lying about on bed, Azami.
Are you really going there, Kotaro?
Did you just call her a prostitute?
Oh, that reminds me. Today's duel.
Wait, it's still the same day? I thought you'd been passed out for like a week. What about today's duel?
Since you lost in today's duel, everyone in the Black Rose lost out on their potential 50 candies.
Wait, 50 candies each? But they seem to be talking like he was. Azami stole a glance at me. Well, yeah, I lost at a critical moment. But you just thought that reason up on the spot, Azami. I know it. Say what you want, just don't push your work on me.
Fine. If you attend, then how about I specially give you 10 candies?
Sure, don't see why not. Azami pulled a small bag out of her breast pocket. 10 candies in a transparent bag. Product name, Rainbow Drops. They look like Chup Chups.
Chupa chups.
Yes. As the sole talent development school in all of Japan, Mikage Academy was a very insular boarding school. As proof, the school had its own currency, the candy Rainbow Drops. I didn't know all the details, but the candy was apparently made by a talented student who came from a confectioner's background. The candy was so tasty and lasted so long that it became really popular in the school in the old days. Its explosive popularity saw it gradually change from being a key bartering commodity into something of a substitute for currency. Finding this amusing, the headmaster at the time instated the current system, thanks to the candy's popularity. That's how money actually began. You know, it used to be it was all barter and trade and gold, but bankers used to they'd have secure places to store the gold, and they started offering people notes to give out to each other instead of the actual gold. And that's where the idea of the notes comes. If you actually look a British note, anyway, it says on there that you say that you will give the person a sum of £5 of gold in exchange for this note on request. That's still there. So money in this country that we give to people, we're not actually giving them anything. We're telling them that we'll provide them with gold if they need it. Of course, it's getting to the point now where the money itself is just much more convenient, so nobody's ever really going to come and ask you for the gold. But under the letter of the law, I could go to somebody and say, I don't want that £10, I want £10 of gold instead. Pretty cool, huh?
Cool.
Now, you could use the candy mainly to buy things at the school store. 1 candy could get you a sweet treat, 10 could get you a fan or some swimwear, 100 could get you a cell phone you could only use on school grounds, and so on. So, I guess this is the amount that Yosuke wants then, huh? Though it wasn't much of a cell phone in this day and age, as all it could do was text and make calls. That's all people use it for anyway.
Oh, they use it for a lot more these days.
I suppose. I mean, if you don't want the candy Sakurai, then maybe I'll eat it up. There's nothing in particular I want.
Mine.
And I've got... Oh,
well, you started it already. I mean, if you don't want the candy Sakurai, then maybe I'll eat it up. There's nothing in particular I want, and I've got way too much of the stuff lying around.
bitch. Showing off. Since it was forbidden to bring luxury and leisure items into the school, you had to buy what you wanted from the store or from other students with candy. Apparently, the system was all to help develop students' talents. How exactly? Everyone on the winning team of Duel got 50 candies. Yeah, so everyone did. The people who contributed wins to the Duel got 10 candies. People who did well in their final exam got 10 candies, and so on. In other words, you had to get good if you wanted candy. That makes sense. The only time I, the talentless, ever got candy was when I happened to be on the winning team. I didn't even have the cell phone everyone else had. Which is why the offer of 10 candies for attending the meeting was pretty appealing. 10 candies for showing up to a committee meeting? Huh? The condition's really great, but I feel like if I agree to this once, I'll be stuck going to all the other meetings too.
Man, this sweet and sour strawberry flavor really hits the spot.
Face. Wait, what? Azami? What are you doing? That's when I noticed Azami was eating a candy. What are you wasting candies for?
It's candy. Oh, they're so good.
Whoa, these really are seriously good. Haru, Otake, you've got to put them to better use. Azami forced a candy into my mouth. Well then. Have it.
You do it.
No, you do it. I'm getting caught up in the moment.
Have a taste for yourself. A professional with candy paradise talent made them, so they're to die for.
Hearing that praise, I rolled the candy on my tongue. It really is. I've never had candy this good.
Thought you'd say that. See, candy made with candy paradise perfectly fits its flavor to what the eater likes.
So for me, it would taste like vagina.
If
Just
you
like
like,
you.
well,
I
you don't
love
seem to
my
like
butter.
vagina that much. What's your flavor? Orange, huh? Not bad. I think I'll have another myself.
Azami popped another into her mouth. I had a bad feeling about this. Azami, are you really into this candy?
よくわかったね、孝太郎くん。これは私の大好物だ。
Ah, you caught me, Kotaro. I love these things.
Well, they're supposed to be like the best thing in the world, aren't they? Azami? They're made with magical stuff. How wasteful. They're money after all.
だから私にとってキャンディーは毎日食べるものなんだよ。
Which is why candy is something I eat every day.
Because they taste good or because they're money?
I
Maybe
guess
both.
because they taste good.
だから私が無駄に食べてしまう。
So how about you take them off my hands, Kotaro, so I won't put them to waste in my stomach.
Wait, what? Azami shot a look at Haru.
こうちゃん、委員会に出席するくらいだ。
Code, this is just one meeting. Is that so bad?
My childhood friend looked up at me with those pure, genuine eyes, and I couldn't help feeling like I was doing something awful. Alright, I'll go to the Talent Culture Festival Committee meeting, the TCFC.
おや、本当かい。
Oh, really now?
いや、
That'd
助かる
be
よ。
such a big help.
よろしく頼むね。
She handed me a small bag of candy. I had only 6 myself, total.
もちろん、私も行
How did you only
く。
get 10?
I'll be going too, of course.
あ、ありがとう、はるくん。
Thanks,
はる
Haru.
くんかわいいな。
You're so cute.
Look at the size of her fucking head!
Yeah.
It's the same size as her chest! Azami gently stroked Haru's head. Look, if you think you're gonna get me to clean up, you got another Before Otake could finish, Azami snatched him by the collar.
それじゃあ、孝太郎くんと
Well,
はるくん
Kotaro and Haru, the meeting will be in this room,
ここで
so
待ってい
wait
てもらう。
here.
では、行こうか、
We'll
大竹
be
くん。
going, Otake.
With that, Azami dragged Otake out of the room. I like that. That was nice. That was good. It's little things like that that really sell visual novels for me. That's personality to that. I don't wanna. And besides, why do I have to be the only one who cleans up? Because you're a pervert.
文化祭で何を。
Wait, what? Why is she still there?
This is whilst they're being taken out.
Oh. What do you want to do for the cultural festival?
A school swimsuit cat ears maid cafe. Well then,
だからだよ。
There's your answer.
that's why
人
he has
柄
to
の
clean
何
up
か意
then.
見をお願いします。
I would like to hear the opinion of the Black Rose as well.
Reading comics. Ugh, sleeping on desk.
ふざけるな。
Good grief, you all! The Mikage Culture Festival Committee meeting. We were supposed to come together to plan and execute what we were going to do for the Talent Culture Festival in December. But we started off on the wrong foot. The first meeting was miserable. Whoa, what's going on?
Huh? Morning already? I'm still sleepy.
Sleep on my
どうして
foot.
黒バラはそうやる気がないんだ。
Why don't you Black Roses care? The young man who'd been roaring at the Black Roses was a second-year student in the White Lily Dorm at Jinguji. Appearances aside, he was a master class with a powerful talent and sense of responsibility, as well as enough ability to serve as Yuki's right-hand man. However, his narcissism was blatant, rendering him completely unlikable.
Yeah, but we're just being compared to the straight A white lilies anyway.
Students were divided into Black Rose and White Lily based on their cumulative grades when they enrolled. As a result, the White Lilies, with all of their overachieving students, won most of the duels. This meant they gained large amounts of candy nearly every duel and had used that capital to renovate their dorm into a top-class resort-level building. That should be, like, against school rules or something.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just-
not fair, actually.
It's just perpetuating the have and have-not sort of society. On the other hand, the Black Roses, with all of their second-rate students, lost most duels. Without much candy to go around, they had a wooden dorm that looked like it would go up in flames from a single straight match. Because that's fair. This is the problem with Black Roses. Listen, our Talent Culture Festival is the only time our closed-off school is open to the public. Which is why we need to show just how useful to society talents are. And my fabulous hair. Yeah, but I don't want to work with any white lilies. Why you? And besides, where's your dorm leader? Why isn't she here?
What's their dorm leader? Oh, wait.
Azami forced me to come instead and went home. She had the talentless come in her place. What an irresponsible lady you've got. Oh, he just stepped on a landmine. What did you just say?
Did you say Asami was irresponsible?
Sure, it's half true that we're a pretty useless bunch, but I can't let you insult Azami. You'd better take that back. I just said the truth. Azami Akechi may be a master, but she's irresponsible. Been a while since I've been this mad. Alright, Jinguchi, let's step outside. Let me give that precious face of yours a punch for the Black Rose. Guys, let's all calm down.
That is enough.
Bitch is enough. Oh?
Huh.
She wasn't loud, but Yuki's dignified voice stopped everything.
Black Roses, please put your fists away.
It's not like you can like take them off or anything. You know, just detach them and put them in your trouser pockets or something. Don't be ridiculous. You really think I can pull back now?
Jinguji, you caused this mess.
I'm sorry. I said too much. That was the Ice Goddess for you. She got that narcissist to apologize in one go. Well, it's going to take a lot more than that to calm things down.
Will it now? Then allow me to point out where the error lies with the Black Roses. The Culture Festival is meant to please the general public. Unlike in duels, it's not strength of talents, but strength of ideas that is important. Even a master's talent means little if it's not a talent that can bring joy.
Okay.
So if you feel inferior to the White Lilies because of your grades, I believe this is where you should turn things around by getting results.
You kind of has a point there. You're probably right.
Dots.
Whoa, both sides were so ready to go and she shut them both up.
Well, to give us all time to calm down, shall we adjourn this meeting for now?
Sounds like a plan.